Hello friends, Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. So this is the second video today. We'll be going up separate, but I wanted to show you, and this is not fun. I bought these cherries. It's 3 pounds of cherries. I'm going to be making cherry sauce. I tried a couple different ways to pit these things. No, I couldn't find them pitted, or I would have, even frozen. This is how I found them. Took the stem off. Bring you a little closer here. I have a funnel and a cup and a straw. I put that cherry right down in the bottom where I took the stem off, and I push it right through, and right there, right where the stem comes off, and push it right through. I think you lose a little bit of your cherry, but not much. I'm not worried about that little bit of cherry. So I'm going to do these two because I have one there and one here. And I'm going to be making some cherry sauce. So let me get all these done and I'll bring you back. If you can find frozen or them already pitted, or if you have an hour to pit these, I'm gonna time it to 140 right now and see how long it takes to pit all these. All right, I want to show you, friends. This actually is easier because then you know the cherry comes out and the cherry stays whole. This, I am tearing up my wrist right here from hitting on there, and some of the cherries, see, I can feel the cherry in there, and then see it pop right out, and it's whole. So, there's another way to do them. I'm going to do it this way. And I see and another thing, I had to keep cutting them open, the other ones, because sometimes the seed didn't come out. This way, I can literally see the seed come out. So I'm not taking a chance of it not. So, there you go. This is what I decided to do. I was going to make a cherry sauce to go on top of the cheesecake I made for my son. I decided to just do straight up cherry pie filling. But I'm only going to do it in the quarts. Pints. Because we're not, any of us are big cherry pie filling people, but it will be good for ice creams. And if I want to make a cherry pie, which I actually seen a recipe with that in my mock pineapple that I'm going to try. Anyway, right now, I have boiling water here. I have my jars all heating up. They're sanitized, heating up in there. Once this water comes to a boil, which is coming up to it now, I'm going to add right about 6 cups of cherries at a time, and once it comes back to a boil, I'm going to put a timer on for 1 minute, take them out, put them in this bowl without the water, and keep the lid on it just to keep them warm until I have all these done. I have 16 cups of cherries. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add these in because this is boiling. Okay. Now, just so I can show you. Now, I'm going to let that come up to a boil again, and then 1 minute. And I'm going to do that with every one of these until I get this full, and then I'll bring you back for the next step. Alrighty, friends, while that is working on the stove, I added, this is times 5, so I added my 1 1/4, a quarter cup of clear gel for each one, plus 1 tablespoon. Plus I'm going to add 5 cups of sugar to this. Okay, there's my sugar. I am going to mix this all up just so that it doesn't, with the sugar, so it doesn't clump up once I add it. Whew. Okay, so we're just going to mix this all together so that I have it ready to put it in the pan and add the water to it and get that going. So, I'll be back. Alrighty, this is the last one, my friends. My minute went off, so I'm adding this right back in here. And now I'm just going to dump this water because we're going to put warm, cold water into the other one and start over again. Okay, let me get that all ready. I have 1 1/3 cups of water times 5, and then all this, and we are going to cook this over medium heat until it thickens. It doesn't usually take that long either. And if you want to add cinnamon and all that, you can add that right in here. I'm not going to add the cinnamon. I'm using the from the Home Cannon website, the recipe. I'm going to add the almond extract. So I'm going to add 1 1/4, or 1 if that's how much I have in here. I'm just going to add it right here. Tablespoons. There's 1. Ah, how about that? It was about 1 1/4. We'll have to go to the store and get some more of that. And I'm skipping out on cinnamon. I might add, I think I'm going to add a drop of the food coloring in here, the red food coloring, just because you lose a lot of color when you boil them like that. But let's see. All right, this is like watching paint dry. So I will, it's 4:34. I'll pay attention to my time just to see how long it takes for this to come up. Friends, just so you see, I just went and grabbed a little red food coloring and stuck it in here. So, oops. Oh, it's a piece of cherry. So there is that. You don't have to add it if you don't want. I just want to see if it makes a difference. All right, friends. This has probably been about 10 minutes, but you see how thick that's getting now? So now it's going to go quick. Now I have my lemon juice here. Now it's all thick. See? It only took a minute, not even a minute once that came up. So I'm going to add my lemon juice, which is a tablespoon and a teaspoon per. So I did it times 5. I'll have the recipe link below for you. So you mix this in and then time it for 1 minute because that's boiling. But you don't want to stop mixing. That don't look red to me. Hopefully it turns red. Looks more pink, burgundy. And next, once that timer goes off, then we're going to add all the cherries. Once that goes off, and add all the cherries. Those are all heated. I still heat my lids. You don't have to, but I still do. And my jars are all ready. Okay. Off. Now, I'm going to add all my cherries to that. Boy, a liquid in there. I'm just going to add it all. And mix it in. I kept all my cherries all together. I didn't want them cut in half or anything. I wanted you to be able to bite into a cherry. So just mix it all in. Oh, look at that. It smells so good. And I'm glad I added the food coloring because that does look good now. Okay, what I'm gonna do is place this towel over here, get that off the stove. And start bringing my lids. I'm gonna put this over here because it's gonna be easier. So give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I just want to get this set up here. I've never had cherry pie filling before. Or maybe I have, but I've never made it. So I want to try it with a cherry. Wow. Wow, that's going to be good on that cheesecake. That's better than strawberry. And I love strawberry. Wow. All right, I'm going to do this really quick. I took 2 jars out. So I only want to do 2 at a time. And we're going to leave 1.5 inches head space on this. Oh my word, that is so good, my friends. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I hope I have a little extra because I want to leave some out. Okay, I'll just show you these. We are definitely going to debubble. I think I need a little bit more. Let me grab a spoon. Because this will swell, just like my apple, and yeah, I definitely need more. And strawberry, so less is more. I'm gonna debubble, and I'm only putting it right up. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Right up underneath the bottom of the shoulders. Okay? Debubble. Same with this one. It's right at the bottom of it. Then we're going to put the lids on. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to clean them first. Oh, I have to go get them. Okay? And then we already debubbled. Get all that because there's lots of sugar in there. You want these closing. Okay, do this one. I'm going to get these all done. And this really didn't take, what took the longest was actually doing the cherries, pitting them. Okay, finger tight on both of them, and then they go back in the canner, and we're going to can them for 30 minutes. So let me get all these done, and I'll be back in just a second. And there we have it, my friends, 9 of them. This last one that I did had a lot of the so-called juice, not as many berries. So I have to remember it's this one over on this side. I'll just take that out for the cheesecake tomorrow. But that is amazing. Now I just turned it up to high. I'm going to put the lid back on. As soon as that comes to a rolling boil, I will put the timer on for 30 minutes. Take them out and let them sit overnight. Just in time for the cheesecake. Both the guys like it. Jeffrey said he likes it, and he's really picky with fruit. I had some on that spoon. Now I feel like I got it everywhere. So anyway, there you have it. I'll bring you back for the end and tomorrow when we use it. Friends, I wanted to show you one more thing. Look at my nails. That's what happens when you mess with, look at, cherries. And my hands have literally, I just did my nails yesterday. I took off my other nails. Look at them. They've been in water for about an hour doing dishes and whatnot. That's stained. Now I have bleach my fingers. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know, wear gloves or deal with the consequences. Ciao. My timer just went off. I'm taking the lid off of this. I shut my stove off and I'm going to let that sit for 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to take them out. There you have it, my friends. 9 of them. Look at those. Don't they look beautiful? I have my last one tagged open first because that's not as many cherries in there. So we'll use that tomorrow. But there you have it. Anyway, thanks for being here, my friends. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Love you guys. And I'm having a ball with my garden and everything else. So I'll see you again, or you'll see me again sooner or later. Ciao for now.